Daughter actually over there.
Oh,
Gracie.
Gracie.
Yes.
Oh, the one that tattoo?
Yeah.
Oh,
my daughter.
I interview her. Today I'm with Mandy. She's the founder of Lead It On Me. Mandy, can you tell your story on how you start your business and how did you end up coming to craft show?
Well, I started making leis. My daughter graduated 2 years ago, and I thought I wanted to get her a lei. Well, I started looking online, and I thought I could probably make those. So I started, and they've just improved since. My daughter even told me that these leis are better than the one I made for her. So that's where I started doing the leis, and it kind of just took off. And she posted it on her Instagram page. Her friend posted it, and I started making sales. And so it just took off from there. And the only reason I started doing the markets was because I know the ladies that run it. They asked me, and so I just tried it. And I did well at the last one, and hopefully I'll do well today.
That's amazing. Mandy, with all due respect, most people that after your daughter graduate, they don't make the lane and say, you know what, I'm gonna take it to a market and sell it. Some people just go on Amazon and buy it. Why did you feel like, you know what, not only I can make this, I'm gonna start a business with this? What is the confidence behind this?
It was basically when my daughter and her friend posted it, and all their friends wanted leis, and then their friends wanted leis, and I thought this could be a good moneymaker. So I went with it, and now I do custom orders. People just reach out to me and tell me what colors they want, if they want something specific. I've done horror movie ones, I've done butterflies, I've done baby showers, I've done bachelorette parties, anniversaries, birthdays. So I've done them for almost every occasion.
So your quality of your work is so, when people see it, they talk about it and the word spread more.
Yes.
And you get more requests.
Yes. Yes.
I can see that. Your quality, they look amazing.
A lot of time and love goes into every single one. So
I guess, can you talk more about that from the start of making the lei? What do you use and how long does it take? Can you give more detail about that?
Yeah, it's just, ribbon. I let them choose whatever color they want. I can do 2 up to 4 colors. I can do 1 color. And then if they want, they customize it with names, butterflies. I've done characters for kindergartners. I've done Cinderella. I've done anime. I've done Roblox, Bluey, SpongeBob. And I just try to make every customer happy and try to give them what they want.
And you just, the design is what they want. It's not necessarily what you design. They tell you what they want and you go out and do it for them.
Yes.
I guess, how do you get your items? You go at a craft store to get them, or what do you go get them?
I order my ribbon online, and the cardstock I use for the butterflies and all the other stuff. I try and get that in bulk online, but if not, I have to rush to the craft store. If I'm out of a color, I'll rush to Hobby Lobby.
I hope they never go out of business.
No, Joann's went out of business.
And not like Joanne.
Yes, and I'm just actually struggling. There's a certain cardstock I bought at Joann's that's been discontinued. So I'm trying to find something I like similar somewhere else. But yeah, I enjoy doing it. And my busy months are anywhere from February to June.
Whoa.
But this right now in May, I'm averaging about 12 to 15 orders per day.
Whoa, that's way more than I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm overwhelmed right now, but it's taken me about a week to get them all done. So I'm telling people I need about a week to get them done.
That is for college graduation, high school graduation, middle school graduation, and anything in between? Anything
in between. I've done, like I said, 50th anniversaries. I've done bachelorette parties, baby showers, gender reveals.
Gender reveal?
Yep, where it's half blue, half pink, and is it a girl? ? Is it a boy? ? So, like I said, I will try and make anything I can. If whatever a customer wants, I will try and work it in.
Because to me, when I think of lei, I just think of high school graduation or maybe college graduation. Yeah. I think of birthday.
Like right here, I have a bride-to-be for a bachelorette party.
Whoa. This is beautiful.
And then these are my more popular ones, the butterflies. So, I do Spider-Man. They've got Pokemon. So whatever you want. I actually do some for the hunters as well. I've got.
This is the Second Amendment, guys.
Yes. So guys that go hunting and fishing, I've got one for fishers. Right here, that officially graduated. So, like I said, whatever you want, I will try and do.
So, what's the future of the business then? Since you're making 12 a day, approximately.
I've started recruiting help from my daughter and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend actually made some flowers for me last night, so he did a really good job, actually.
That's a good future son-in-law.
Yes, I told him. I said he made a mistake of being so good at it, so now I'm gonna have to pay him to make more.
So, have you ever think of turning it to a full-time job, or is it a full-time job already?
Well, I work full-time during the day. I work a 7 to 4 job during the day, Monday through Friday, and then I usually do this in the evenings until 10, 11 o'clock at night, and sometimes I don't sleep and I go down and do more. So.
And where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram under Crafts with a Z by Mans, CRAFTZ by Mans, MANZ, or Lay It On Me, my Facebook page.
All right, Mandy. Thank you for talking to me, and good luck today in doing the summer markets.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Today, I'm with Gracie. She's the founder, creator of Design by Gracie. Gracie, can you tell your story on how you ended up coming to craft show like this?
Well, I've always been more of an art fan. I want to get into tattooing, so it kind of led me into making tattoo-esque drawings. Very passionate about it.
And I guess, can you go more in detail about how did you get into that? Did you take a class in school that inspired that?
No, I took a lot of art classes in high school, but I would say I started getting into it when I started getting tattooed when I turned 18. Kind of just took off from there.
18, liberation. Mm-hmm. No more curfew. So I guess you turn 18, you getting some tattoo, and you decided to draw more.
Yeah, that was when my love for the art styles and things kind of just took off.
And that's been a couple years now so far?
It's been 2, I want to say. I've gotten drastically better since I started, though.
The more practice, you get better at it. But Gracie, most people that get tattoo, that take art class, doesn't usually want to come to a craft show and start selling their stuff. Why did you decide, you know what, I'm going to make this stuff and then I'm going to start a business?
I wanted to get my stuff out there. I wanted people to know or recognize my art. So when I do eventually start tattooing, that's something that people would come to me for. And it's been really fun. I love it.
And it's like, how many of those can you do in a day, or do you have a specific time you do them, or how do you do it? How do you come with the design?
It depends on the size, but I'm a pretty fast worker. I could probably get one of my originals done within 3 to 5 hours.
And you just pick the next one, take off something else, and you do it again. And so you've been doing this for about 2 years, drawing about 2 years. When did you start coming to craft show then?
I didn't start till last month, actually. I did my first craft fair was this one, I think about last month.
Oh, so this is your second one? Mm-hmm. What do you think about it so far?
I love it. It's a little scary putting myself out there onto a table and eventually putting myself to the point where I might not sell anything, but I feel like that's a part of the whole fun.
Yeah, the life of an entrepreneur. Um, I guess since you're new at this, what has been the most surprising thing?
I guess how many people like looking at my stuff. I wasn't anticipating a whole lot of people enjoying what I make, and it's nice knowing that. So I guess that's what would be surprising me the most.
You come and people actually come at your booth and talk to you.
Yeah.
I guess what is something you wish that could have been better at markets?
I guess I don't know. I don't really have any critiques for it. I wish my stuff sold a lot more than it does, but it's subjective, I guess.
What is your price range?
I start from 15, and my originals, the bigger ones, can range from 50 to 60.
That's not bad. And what kind of equipment do you paint on? Can you tell us more about that?
I use watercolor paper, and on some of them I will stain it with coffee before I do any of my outlines. After my outlines, I'll use Ecoline watercolors, and usually I'll water them down and use an American traditional painting style for my flash sheets.
And do you use eco-friendly or what is the ingredient out of it? Is it environmental friendly for people?
Um, I use the Ecoline watercolor, um, and just paintbrushes.
And what's the future for your business?
Well, I hope it does well. I'll probably slow down once I start tattooing and everything, because an apprenticeship is a lot of making art, and then once you start tattooing, it slows down. So,
And where can people find your items, your product?
I have my Instagram on my card, but I'll ship or pick up if people are interested.
All right, and thank you for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Good luck today, and good luck with your tattoo and adventure, and we wish you success.
Thank you.